All right, 412. We're still in weather alert mode. We do have a little bit of snow coming down in parts of northern Connecticut. Once the advisory drops for Litchfield, I'll drop the alert mode, but I'm still waiting to see. We've got a little bit of moderate snow coming down there. You can see the deeper Wedgwood blues, as I like to call them, moving through parts of you've got Canton, Collinsville, New Hartford, Barkhamsted. Between Torrington and New Hartford, you got a little bit of that moderate snow coming down. Let's zoom on in here. Bakerville or Bakersville, however you want to say it or spell it. Good, that's your pleasure. You've got Steel Road there. You've got Town Hill Road. You've got Carpenter Road. Some of the streets and some of the smaller secondary and tertiary roads getting a little bit snow covered this morning, right down Route 44. So just be careful. That's where that Channel 3 early warning, the winter weather advisory is still in effect for Litchfield County. We'll take you on over to the other part of the state. Very light snow coming down, more flurries than anything else in Tolland, Bolton, Coventry, Andover Stores. That's winding down, but you can see it is moving from basically northwest to southeast. So it's going to be another hour or so before we can get rid of some of these flakes up there. Putnam, Thompson, Pomfret, Danielson, Brooklyn, you've got some of those snow showers coming down along 395. Remember, where you see these darker blues, that's where the snow's a little bit more moderate. So you might see an additional accumulation of maybe a quarter of an inch, maybe a half an inch on Walnut Road in Putnam, Grove Street, Park Street, River Road in that part of the state. So once again, just please budget in some extra travel time to get to your destinations this morning. That winter weather advisory is still in effect for Litchfield. Again, once it gets dropped, which should be, I'm hoping within the hour, we'll go out of our Channel 3 early warning weather alert mode. But in the meantime, it's still a little tricky up there. And the visibility is down, especially where you have some of those flakes flying around. In Willimantic, you've got a 1 3/4 of a mile of visibility. But everybody else is doing pretty good out there. You've got 10 miles of visibility along the shoreline where there is no snow whatsoever. Nicole, you didn't encounter any snow out there, right? No snow along the shoreline. And your driving this morning was pretty good. You started seeing snow around Middletown on the side roads?
Yeah, Middletown, all of a sudden, it's like a switch went on and you see white cover, but not on the roads.
Not on the roads. Yeah, the roads were pretty good. But as again, those secondary roads, tertiary roads, sidewalks, they're going to be a little bit slick this morning, so just budget in some extra travel time. All right, let's move you ahead to the temperatures. They're substantially better than where they should be. 1920 is the typical overnight low. It's January 4th. It should be much colder than this, so we're doing pretty good in terms of the temperature. 30, but certainly cold enough to support that little bit of snow out there. 30, 32, 33 this morning, not too bad. There is a bit of a breeze, 10 to 14 miles an hour along the shoreline. That's going to make it feel a little bit colder. There are no wind gusts at this hour, which is good news, but it does make it feel a little bit colder. So some slick roads this morning, mixture of clouds and sun during the day today. And then a quiet week of weather. It's going to be a fairly quiet week of weather, which is going to be nice. Kind of eases us back into work and school without any weather woes. All right, the winds are out of the north-northwest at 6 miles an hour in Hartford at 33 degrees. There's the beautiful tree lit up on the New Haven Green, looking pretty good. And as you can see, the storm system is pulling away. Very heavy rain coming down now out of the open waters of the Cape. Open waters of the Atlantic and the Cape and the islands there. But for us, just a little bit of this very light snow left over. That's going to be moving out to sea, and we should be left with a pretty good day of weather. So keep your fingers crossed that there won't be any problems this morning on the roads, and we should be good to go. Daytime highs today, upper 30s, low 40s, clouds and sun, and then your 7-day forecast. It includes, again, some quiet weather. We're talking about windy and chillier weather, but still temperatures above average. And then we could be talking about a coastal storm for Saturday, but several of the guidance models have it going out to sea. We'll talk more about that coming up in less than 10.